Hey guys, Assalamualaikum. So here speaking is Leah and with another four members with me in this podcast, and we're going to talk about, the introduction of our cause, why did we choose this course, and why did we name ourselves as Carpe Diem. So basically, guys, what are we?
We are the Carpe.
Carpet.
Yeah. Oh my
Yay!
god, that is like the horrible introduction ever.
Synchronization.
It's like, you guys, have you ever been rehearsed?
We have been
It's okay.
rehearsed.
It's fine. I think we're just gonna do it for another episode. For the next episode, maybe we can do better about the introduction and all. Okay, but we have Farah here. Say hi to Farah. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Bushra.
Hi everyone.
And Omar. Thank you so much, guys, for being here and spend your time. It's weekend, right? It's in the morning and bright. I think because I live in Selangor, actually, the water crisis has actually burdened me in some sort of way. But I still, I waiting for this podcast. I really want to talk with you guys, and I think all the listeners are also very eager to listen to our podcast. Okay. I think maybe we should start with Tunku Farah. Can you, you know,
Introduce myself.
yes.
Okay, so hello dear listeners. Hi, I'm Farah and I am the Social Awareness Initiative Executive, also known as AIE. Okay, so our focus is the immigrants. So, and then my role is to find ways to attract people to come and join for our cause and produce an original content. So one of it is this podcast. It may sound easy, right? But it's hard work I love it because it helps me to enhance my communication skills and thinking skills to solve a problem. Other than that, I also help out my other teammates to find more information about the cause, to find more engagements, and many others. Meaning, we got each other's backs, y'all. So basically, we are the opportunity for the immigrants to have a voice and to tell the world that they are people too, just like you and me. So that's really about it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's a
Yay!
lovely explanation and very details about our cause. Okay, next up, I think we should hear something from Nasuha.
Hi,
We're excited
morning
today. Hi,
everyone.
morning Nasuha. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. So my name is Naswa, but for those who are listening, you just can call me Chuha for short. I am the secretary of Carpe Diem. So as we all know, secretary will do all the documentation, blah. I don't want to touch about that. So I just want to explain what Carpe Diem is all about. So our cause is to educate the public regarding the immigrants. So we all know that currently we are living in Malaysia and Malaysian is not that respectful towards immigrants. Okay, so I think the biggest horrible experience for me is when I was in a public transport and these immigrants, I would not say where did they come from, but you would know if I mention this. When they got up in the bus, they had this kind of smell because they are like a construction worker or something, and you can literally see everyone in the bus was like covering their nose. It's like, okay, I get it, they are smelly, but you don't have to do that. It's like very disrespectful. We all
Yeah,
know
rude.
because we all are struggling with something. That is their way of living. They had to work for their living, right? So why are we being
Exactly.
disrespectful towards them? No? And
Yeah.
so that is why we, the representative of Carpe Diem, is trying to educate the public. It's like we need to be kind to the immigrants. We need to always be, do not differentiate, do not put a barrier towards the immigrants because they are literally humans like us, guys. You know, You don't have to do that. You by doing that, you also reflect what kind of person you are, right? Do you guys
Yeah.
agree?
Yes,
Okay.
I agree with you totally. Okay, next up, I think Ali Bushra, do you have anything to say? You're very quiet.
Woohoo!
I think you have a lot in mind, right? So the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Really
Okay.
loud.
So, hi everyone. So,
Hi.
as hi. So, I am appointed as the social media executive of this group, Carpe Diem. And so, I have been holding the responsibility in handling the social media accounts which we use to promote our campaign to spread the love to immigrants and awareness to the society that we shouldn't be xenophobic to people who are other races. So I have it is not only me but everyone else. We notice the pattern of the society, especially in Malaysia, that we are still sticking to this particular bad narrative of immigrants in particular. So
Yes.
I think that by using social media, it is very effective for us to spread our awareness to people in Malaysia. And just like what our SOC supervisor has told us, we have to be careful in handling the social media so that the contents is suitable for the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think we should, thank for Alia's, Alia's hard work, because for those who haven't visit our Instagram and Twitter or TikTok, I think you guys should do it right now while
Please
listening to
do
this
it right
podcast, because it
now.
is super, super organized. It's super beautiful. I think she really did a great job in, managing the
Yes.
campaign.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
thank you
Clap,
so
clap,
much.
clap.
Clap, clap,
Clap,
clap.
clap.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we should start with, proceed with Omar. Hi, Omar.
Hi,
Hello.
my name is Omar, and my I'm like Tunku Farah. I am a social awareness initiative executive. It's our job to make sure that our content is correct and original. Okay,
Okay. So, Omar,
and
do you have, specifically encountered any, good or bad memories, or maybe you have any experience to share with us about, you and immigrants, or maybe any events that you want to share? Please do so.
yes, for me, in my experience, when my auntie was married to the Indonesian guy,
Mm-hmm.
there are not many of the Malay come because she married with Indonesian and they think it disgrace for her to marry with the Indonesian.
That is
Yeah,
so sad. I mean,
yeah,
what's
that
wrong with
is so
marrying an
sad.
immigrant, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for me, I also have experience working with the Indonesian at the construction site.
Oh, I
They're,
see.
yeah, they are very hardworking and kind
Mm-hmm.
because they will help you if you don't know how to do your job, and they will teach you everything regarding your job as the construction worker. For
I
me, they are
see. I
very kind
see.
and very good experience working with them. Okay, that's one of my experience with the immigrant. Okay,
That's great. Great memories that you had with immigrants. Farah, Tunku Farah, do you have any experience, as you are, the the eldest in this, meeting? I think maybe you have anything to share or experience.
Okay, so basically, I have a lot that I
Yeah,
encounter
I
with
can
the
see that.
immigrants.
Okay.
Yes, okay. But one of it is my helper. I used to have a helper when I was a kid. So she lived with us for almost 11 years. Okay, so
Yeah, it's
Basically,
quite long.
yeah, it's quite long,
Very
right?
Wow, that's a
And
long
devoted. Very
time.
yeah,
devoted.
can. Sorry. Yeah. All right.
Devoted.
So, usually during weekend, she will have an off day, 1 day off day, which is on Sunday, and sometimes I will follow her to
Oh
Chowkit
my
because
God.
I used to live in Kuala Lumpur, and then
Okay.
I met a lot of her friends. Her friend is also an immigrant as well, and then they are very kind to me. Sometimes they even bought me. I mean, her friend. Sometimes they bought me food. They give me teddy bears and whatnot. So it's like, they are really kind. But then our people, we show some mistreatment towards them, and it's like, I don't understand why. So I am. It's um it's sickening that to see that everyone now is treating the immigrant as if like they are useless, they are nothing. So it saddens me to the core. So yeah, that's
Yes.
but then my helper, she is really kind, she is kind-hearted, so I love her to the max, and maybe one day I will try to visit her in Malang, in Indonesia,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Yeah.
someday. So yeah.
I can relate with your story as well because I also have a helper. She's been working with me for my family about 7 years. So right now we don't have her anymore, but we still contact with her. And most importantly, we're going to interview her very very soon in the next episode. I think
Yay!
you guys should stay tuned.
Ooh,
Okay, I
can't
think
wait.
any other member, Alia Bushra or Nasuha, want to share their experience or maybe thoughts about what is actually happening in Malaysia? Why are these stereotypes still happening in Malaysia? Why are we mistreating the immigrants? Say something about it. Go ahead.
I think that I want to share
Mm-hmm.
one bad experience of an immigrant that I know. She was actually from Indonesia, and she works as a maid at this old woman's house, which I thought that she was supposedly to help the old woman to do the basic things such as cooking, cleaning. However, it turns out that it is not. And you know that how shocked I was when my mom told me that um, the maid actually ran away from the employer's
Oh
house
my god.
because eventually, yes, she ran away because she was abused by the old woman, and she wasn't given a room to sleep, and she just have to sleep at the hallway of that house.
Oh my
So
god, that's awful.
It's awful.
yes,
And
yes. So it
um,
actually breaks my heart a lot because I have talked to her a few times, and she treated me very good. She gives me rambutans, and my mom always said to her, "Why do you buy her things? Do you have money?" So yeah, it actually breaks my heart that someone that lovely actually got treated
yeah.
very badly. Yeah.
Mm, I think when I was little, I think this story is quite famous. Maid got bullied, got abused from. I think it saddens me like that this still happening in Malaysia. Now, so how do you
Yeah.
have anything to talk or more experience about it?
I don't particularly have that
Mm-hmm.
background experience with immigrants, but I do know about our stereotype in this
Yes,
society,
exactly.
and even our colleagues, they are still, the youngsters have the mentality that, oh, immigrants are not good, immigrants might be a criminal and whatnot, but it actually, immigrants are so much more than that. They can speak a lot of languages, but do we acknowledge that? No. Because what? Because they are immigrants, and we tend to, to downgrade them, even though they did nothing to us. It's like very common. It's not new. Like our PM, like Leah mentioned just now, that the maid story got bullied and whatnot is not something new. And even we are already in 2020, you know,
Yes.
we should
Right.
be
Stop
progressive
the
and move
game. Yeah.
on. Yeah,
We didn't have that mindset anymore. We're more
yeah.
than that.
We need to be kind to each other. So that's basically from me.
Okay, I think that's all for today's discussion. But anything to before we end this meeting, this podcast? Do you have anything last words to say to our listeners? Come on, guys.
Mm. Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram and
Yeah,
subscribe to
especially
our channel,
TikTok.
and then follow us on TikTok as well. So Alia, give them the link.
So yeah, please follow us at SOC / Carpe Diem.
Okay.
Maybe we will put the link down below.
Okay, please click. Okay, guys, please.
And don't
Okay,
forget
guys. I
to
think
like and
that's all.
subscribe.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
guys. Thank you, listeners. See you
Thank
in the next
you.
episode. We're gonna update
Episode.
more. Yes, and please follow our Instagram, just like what they said just now, because we will share you a lot,
Of
about
content,
immigrants and
original content.
more, more knowledge and experience and whatnot. And you guys can also share your thoughts. We have already provided a link, the Google form link in our bio in Instagram. So go click
Yes.
and answer some question, and we're going to share your thoughts anonymously on our Instagram and Twitter. Okay, guys, I think that's all. Thank you guys for being here today. I
Thank
appreciate it a
you.
lot. And okay, bye, bye, bye. See you in the very
Bye.
Bye.
next episode.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.